Harbor House is more than a shelter. About 2/3 of the people we serve right now are people who never stay in shelter, and that's a good thing. And actually, we want to get to people before they would actually need shelter. When we can have program spaces that invite others to come in and work with us in a co-advocacy kind of model, maybe we can intervene earlier in people's lives before they get down the road to the point where they're really feeling that they're unsafe in their own home and have to make the really huge decision to leave their home and come into a shelter.
This is happening everywhere. The stats are 1 in 4 women are affected by domestic violence, but it's closer to 1 in 3 right now. And Wisconsin especially is really struggling with finding a way to keep people safe. And that's why we're here. We're here to create that safe environment. The women I work with every day are incredibly strong. They're fighting. They're putting everything into trying to start over. And especially when they have kids, that's really difficult to do. Right now we have a bedroom that has 3 families inside of it. That is not ideal. And if you think about bringing yourself and sharing a room with 4 other women, let's say, if you don't have kids, or you share a room with 2 other families, that's not ideal. I really would like to see us have space so everybody can have their own private area to heal.
We're going to Harbor House. We have 13 beds that we're bringing with covers, and approximately a year or so ago I sat down with Josh, and part of his review was we got done with his review and we kind of talked about what's important to us, because we are fortunate. And anyhow, approximately a couple months ago, 2 or 3 months ago, we came up with the solution of doing something here for Harbor House. We're fortunate because we do a lot with mattresses and so on. Just so happens we made a few phone calls and we got some beds and some pillows coming and some sheets and so on. And the other piece of it is we can get the whole company involved. You know, we don't do this every day, but what's amazing about it is that there's a lot of people that need help, and you know, to give something that could be very rewarding for others. So it just feels good that it should become second nature to us to do little things to help others in a big way.
The goal of having Harbor House here today was mostly just to build the relationship between C3 and Harbor House. We're excited where this might lead. We're excited about the future opportunity that we're going to have with them. And it was important that C3 and all the employees at C3 met Harbor House and the employees at Harbor House, so that we can develop that close connection where they have no problem coming to us and asking for help, and we have no problem being able to go there, no matter who it is, show up and offer our hands.
The company's changed tremendously in the last 9 months, and I've seen it for a long time. And to implement some of these big company, right, quote unquote, big company moves has been awesome. And I think a lot of people are starting to get more engaged in the company, where it almost used to be, you know, kind of check in, check out, or you come to work for the paycheck, but now they're seeing the other sides of mixing it in with your life and not just considering it a job. Today we are doing Christmas ornament decorations. They got some like popsicle stick Christmas trees, a couple different things like that. There's donations organization downstairs, like, you know, putting blankets together and everything. There's also some preparation for Adopt a Family, which is really cool. And then we're also bringing some more beds in. So twin mattresses, I think we have 12 twin mattresses, which is what was left from the group of 25. It's really great.
Just recently, you know, we're spending time looking at our goals for 2017, and so it's so important that when we take this time the more we plan, the better we do. It's every department, every piece of it, you know, falls in place. It's so important for us to do that in our business world, and then we have to do it. We have to look at these things in our personal life. When we look at our personal life, we don't take a lot of time to really reflect, you know, what do we, you know, our priorities and things like that. We get caught up in things. We always felt that the last 5+ years, what else can we be doing? And also we're asking others to step up to campaign for, Harbor House for 2017.
We can't do this work alone. We can provide the services that we have here, but more and more people are coming in, and so we need help with doing that. And then involvement also means being aware, helping to bring our message wherever it needs to be. That's the kind of involvement that we're going to need to end violence overall, not just in our community, but in our state, in our nation. We need involvement of people. We need them aware. We need them really looking at ways that they can make a difference, because everyone knows somebody who's been affected by violence.